Hi guys, I'm back. Welcome back to Hermione's Horror Reviews. I'm Hermione. Yeah, hope that all of you are having a great day and everything. This is gonna be a really quick video because I really just don't have a lot of time to do a long video. I finished my first short story, uh, the Mr. Wiggle Show, and my brother actually thought the title was absolutely hilarious. And then I told him what the story was about, and suddenly it wasn't so. Suddenly it wasn't so humorous. So the Mr. Wiggle Show was supposed to be the last story in the 13 stories, but I decided to make it the first one, and it is about this girl named Amanda who moves her family from Texas up to, like, if you know what city the Mall of America is, you'll know where this story basically essentially takes place in. And so she takes a job babysitting this girl called Alice, who is a genius. She's actually about ready to go into high school, and she's like 8. She talks in a very mature kind of way. She's not like a disobedient child or anything like that. There's really nothing special about Alice except for her IQ. And what ends up happening is, she comes from a family that, they don't have television, so, they're like United Pentecostal. But the mother knows what TV is. The mother's not that stupid. She knows what a TV is. And so she decides to watch the news, take advantage of, this family has a TV and I can watch a movie or something. Now, I do hint in the story that she has seen this movie that's being played before. It's kind of indicating that the family wasn't anti-TV in the past, but because of their religion now, they are anti-TV. This story takes place in the 90s. There is no cell phones in this story at all. A couple of the stories take place in the 90s, but there's a couple that takes place, more in our time frame or sometime in the future. She's got to gulp against Mr. Wiggles, and Mr. Wiggles is not a very nice character, and it's kind of interesting that with this character is, she sees him once and she's terrified. When she sees him again, she's not terrified. I'm going to have to kind of add a couple, something that makes the other part make sense. But this is a rough draft of the Mr. Wiggles Show. And when I told my brother exactly what Mr. Wiggles actually is, he didn't find Mr. Wiggles so funny. Writing this story sent chills down my spine, because literally this is like, what would happen if the characters turned around and started talking to you, kind of thing. He's like I said, he's not a very nice character. He's you're going to have to read the book to understand it. But it was a little bit over 3,000 pages. Not pages. Sorry, 3,000 words long, and it is the embodiment of everything that you're possibly terrified of. But anyways, I thought I did a pretty good not first draft, but rough draft of the story. I keep on saying book. I don't know why I keep on trying to say book. I think I described him pretty well. I got to work a little bit more on the description of the other characters. But it's a rough draft of it, and I basically work on this book when I'm done with the goal for my main horror book. So I will not be working on this short story collection until next week, which is going to be too much of a good thing, and it centers around a guy and a candy shop. So yeah, and I was kind of thinking, well, if I'm doing like 3,000 words, by the time I'm done with it, I'll have close to about 40,000 words done. So I think I'll just stick with my original 13 stories that I was going to do, because if I don't, it'll probably end up being a pretty thick book. And I kind of want to save the other stories for like the next volume. So yeah, so right now the only thing I've got for the title is Volume 1. But I do not have the full title yet. I'm not even concerned about the title right now. I'll just have like Volume 1. So like it'll be like Volume 1 and then Volume 2, and then when I run out of short stories to write about, then I won't publish anymore. So anyways, yeah. So Mr. Wiggles was scary. I mean, literally, when you have the author literally going, oh, okay, this creature is scary for me, and I'm in my 40s. So I'm kind of wondering what you guys, the readers, will think about it. So yeah, so it looks like I'll probably be working total about 4 stories this month, and then the next one it might be between like 5 or 6. So I probably end up having the book done by November, because they are 13 stories, and they're very easy for me to write, though I will be, like I said, coming back and proofreading them and stuff like that. Alright, so that is it, and I do these videos like every week until the short story collection is done, and then that will be it. Then I will be taking a pretty long break. So see you guys around.